Now, this sounds absolutely insane, and I'm aware of how this sounds.
Iron, or the zinc in like a galvanic cell, sheds its electrons, and then that...
Mom, he's running Doom on calculators again.
Today, we're gonna be building a bank of Baghdad batteries. Now, I'll explain what those are in a second, but basically, we're gonna be making an alleged ancient power source, and then attempting to use it to power something that we can play a game on. Maybe you're wondering, what is this alleged ancient power device? So, I'm no historian. I'm not gonna be able to give you the best explanation of what this is, so I'll just give you a basic rundown. Effectively, in years and years ago, they found in, or outside of Baghdad in Iran, they found a, wait, is Baghdad in Iraq or Iran? Sorry, American, I don't know where anything in the world is.
We're at war with both of them.
Anyway, my point is, somewhere, that's not important. Somewhere outside of Baghdad in Iraq, they found a small jar about this size. I tried to get as close to the size as possible. A small ceramic jar, and inside the jar, they found a copper tube and an iron rod down the middle of the tube. And then on checking the inside of the jar, they found evidence that there was some kind of acid in, I think it was inside the tube. They found like residue indicating that there was some kind of acid in there. And so they theorized that this was an early form of battery, that they filled this jar with lemon juice or vinegar, because they did have those then, and then put the copper tube on the outside, the iron tube on the inside as an electrode, and then they were using this to power their fucking, like, I don't know, ancient electric cars that we have been lost to time. Very likely what it actually was is a scroll holder. So they found other ones at different locations that still had scrolls inside. The scroll was wrapped around the iron rod, shoved into the copper tube, and then the whole thing was sealed in a clay jar, presumably to preserve it. So that's very likely what it was, and that's what it's generally considered that it was at this point in time. But there's a lot of people that still think it was an actual battery, and this is proof that ancient civilizations had bustling electrical structure that has been lost to time or hidden by the elites or whatever. You know how this goes. This whole stream, keep the count going for all the people who stop in to go, bro, did you know this is actually a hoax? These little jars I found, these are meant to be like cups. I think they're sold as like some kind of like, for some kind of Mexican drink. But they look clay and earthen and time scale appropriate, so figured it was worth trying out. We're gonna be using copper pipes for our copper tube. I'm not gonna be casting my own copper tubes. I think that's a little ridiculous. And then we're gonna be using, now it's actually pretty hard to find pure iron pipe. I had to dig around for this one, but I've got this, which it claims to be an iron rod. Iron rod looks inside mild steel. And so we're gonna position that in the center of this tube and then put these in jars of acid. Sponsor time. If you're anything like me, summertime is one of the busiest times of the year. I do a lot of traveling, which is great and all, but I always end up returning home to a fridge full of rotten produce. I used to resort to eating out, ordering in, or other unhealthy habits, but thanks to today's sponsor, Factor, I can come home and have a nice warm meal ready in minutes that tastes just like Mom made it. Factor delivers chef-crafted, ready-to-eat meals straight to your door, so you can still eat well this summer without having to cook or meal prep yourself. Factor meals are made with real tasty ingredients that don't sacrifice flavor for health. as they also pack balanced macros so you can easily hit all your nutrition goals. For me personally, the newly launched salads, such as the elote corn and the miso edamame, are my favorite meals to eat after stream, and would also work perfect for your meal after work, school, or the gym. Head to Factor75.com or click the link below and use code UOSFB50 to get 50% off your first Factor box, plus free breakfast for 1 year. That's code UOSFB50 at Factor75.com to get 50% off plus free breakfast for a year. UOSFB50 at Factor75.com. Offer only valid for new Factor customers with code and qualifying auto-renewing subscription purchase. Thank you so much to Factor for sponsoring this video. And now back to the project. To actually hold the tube in the center, don't be too mad here, okay? So I made these little guys. They just came off the printer, so I'll find out now if they fit. Ah, looks like they do fit. Maybe not quite as well as I want them to, but I can crimp the copper a little bit at the top. And then that should hold the rod down the center pretty well. The traditional one, I believe the rod was held in with, like tar. The problem is that takes like days to harden.
That's what she said.
I have a dozen jars. I only have this many lemons, so... Also, lemons didn't exist in Iraq in the BC era that this would have been built. But... but the people that think this thing is real think that they did, and that's the important part. Could have also been vinegar, which I'm pretty sure has been around longer, but don't quote me on that. I'm not a historian. This is actually a lime that's gone so bad that it's turned yellow. I'm not joking. It's literally... I found this one at the bottom of the lemon jar. It's literally, though, if you cut it open... Like, brother, that's a lime. Let's start with chopping this rod up. We need 12 pieces out of it. This will help us juice the lemons. Here, let's, we'll see how much we can actually get in this jar. Are we dead ass? We've got like like an inch in the bottom of there. It's gonna take a lot of lemons to get us full enough that we might get some power out of this. Ew, that one's going bad. Okay, well, glad we're getting rid of these now, because otherwise a lot of these would just end up tossed out. We're only getting one jar that's gonna be purely lemon though, that's for damn sure. No longer do we have the cheap, Craftsman, spinning tool. We now have this Milwaukee Beast. You know what, I do like that this is portable. Alright, that should be our core for one of 12 of these. This guy's full of lemon juice. Whoa, let's not put it in the fucking divot in the middle of the table. I put these little breathe holes in the top. I just realized this pipe is way too fucking long. Now I need to make the pipe shorter. I'm losing some electrode here. Looks like this has just short of a volt. 0.95 volts. Not too bad, all things considered. But I bet we can be better. Lick it? Sure. Ew, it tastes like copper. It's crazy how much more like a penny that tastes than lemon. That seems to be about the amount long we are. This is how you cut copper pipes, by the way. You don't use a rotary tool, you use one of these guys. And you tighten it up as you wear through it, and eventually... Ta-da! We don't need this rod to be as long either. We can retract it a bit. Yeah, there we go. Now we're using 100% of the fucking solution, right? We're actually making less power. Are we dead ass right now, bro? How are we making less power? Sorry, I'm doing the trick that I just told you not to do, and I'm mixing up the terms power and voltage. Still, how are we getting less voltage? It's slightly less. It was like 0.90. I mean, this is fine. It's fine. I can tell you this, if aliens visited ancient society, they would have told them how to make a better battery than this. Because this shit sucks. You doing anything with that extra pipe? This? I'll throw it out on the sidewalk as an offering to the crackheads. I've got 11 more jars. These guys need to be dusted off. We're gonna be making a good number of these. More than have ever actually been found in the wild, I can tell you that right now. How does this work? Like, where does the power come from? The basic idea has to do more with the metal that's submerged in the acid than the acid itself. The acid is just a dielectric for the reaction that takes place. But it has to do with I believe it's the iron or the zinc in like a galvanic cell sheds its electrons, and then that gathers on the anode, and that causes a charge differential that you can then pull off of. All right, hang on a second. Move these guys to the side for a bit. We're gonna need to chop a bunch of pipes. This is actually, so I did a little research, and it turns out this is actually exactly how they made the tubes in ancient times. Actually, the copper is not the smell, it's the shit oxidizing on the copper. Yeah, okay, motherfucker. You know what I mean? If I say it smells like pennies, you know exactly what I mean. Listen, I'm the science guy. I'm supposed to be the pedantic one. But time and time again, you fuckers in chat manage to be more than me, which is truly something. Ah! Dude, this thing fucking mogs that other rotary tool that I had, man. Motherfucker, I cut a giant hole in the desk. Fuck, man, now I can never resell it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, okay. Alright. I need this wire to be able to stick in here because I've realized on the other one that it's really hard to connect to the copper pipe if you don't have a wire. So the idea, here's how you build the electrode. Rod in the center, and then the plug in the end of the pipe. Oh my gosh. Someone informed me today that apparently if you are the 67th like on a video on YouTube, it plays a little animation and says 6-7. But I think they might be lying because I can't replicate it, but I also don't have any video that I could be the 67th like on. That sounds completely fucking made up. I saw it with my own eyes. Hang on. Let me see if I can, let me see if I can find it. I'll search a little more. Alright, youtube.com. 67th like. What the fuck, YouTube? When you're the 67th like, this happens. This looks fake as fuck. 6-7. There's no way, man. There's no... It shows confetti. It says 6-7 in the top corner. It's real. It did this? Alright. Alright. Let's set up our ancient batteries. I'm realizing now, these jars are all not exactly the same height. Which is a little wild. Okay, hang on. I think we're gonna do 3 series, 4 gangs. Might end up needing to do 4 series, 3 gangs. in any case, this is going to be set up the same way regardless. Alright, now I don't have enough lemon juice to go around, but vinegar is effectively the same acidity, so we should be fine filling these with vinegar. It's gonna be a lot of vinegar, though. Hopefully this is enough. I think I do technically have more vinegar, but I didn't, like, get more for the stream, you know? I kind of thought this would be enough. I'm realizing now that maybe that's not the case. Uh-oh. Hang on a second. That time I accidentally bought vinegar in a lab bottle for way too much money. I thought I was getting, like, acetic alamide or something, and it was accidentally just acetic acid, which is just vinegar. 1 mole solution. Is this, like, hyper strong vinegar? If swallowed, rinse mouth. Get medical attention if you feel unwell. And then I can fill the rest out with water. Dude, look how fucking shiny the copper is! This thing's already, the chemical's already fucking this one up. The rod in the middle is like corroding already, man. Look at it, it's like brown or gray. Anyway, I need to put a wire in this. On these guys in series. The one problem with running these basic bitch batteries in series, and you might not think about this too much, but it does end up being a concern, is that the resistance of the cells really starts mattering. Like, you do get a decent amount of loss due to the cell resistance on shit like this. Total series voltage across this bank. 3.5! Okay, that's target. That's what we need. That's what we need to actually, like, run anything on it. Now, how much current can we get out of it? Oh, there's a different question. We're gonna do the classic, and we're gonna try to play Doom. But, due to the limitations of the technology, we're gonna be playing Doom on this fucking calculator. Just like I did when we made the horse electrolytes. Running Doom on horse electrolytes. And the reason why we use the calculator version is that it is literally just the lowest power version of the game you can possibly spin up. And that's pretty much it. Also, I'm realizing that I polarized them wrong. Red is actually negative in this arrangement because it's the center, anode. 3.8 on that bank. And, 3.8 on that bank. This is actually, like, pretty stable, all things considered. Connect all of these in parallel. And then, connect all these in parallel, too. Connecting them all with alligator clips would have been a little nicer than having the ones that are wire wrapped, but you know. There we go. 3.73 across everything. We're not going to know what current it has until we, like, hook something up to it. We can try to hook up an LED just to see what happens. Yeah, baby! We got power! Okay. It's like 20 milliamps. Yeah, that's more than I expected. Because a lot of these other ones we've done, the horse electrolytes, could not do 20 milliamps. Like, at all. It works! It's powered by Baghdad. Getting this to where you guys can actually see what's going on the screen is gonna be... It's gonna be a task, that's for sure. Now, okay, now we have the difficult task of programming it while it's connected. Your batteries are low. Recommend change of batteries. Motherfucker, really? Did it die? Oh, no! Come on, oh, no! No, 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 brother. I need you to hold on. I need you to lock the fuck in for a few minutes. Bro, it's actually fucking over. It actually has never been more over. It does not work. It doesn't work anymore. It turns on for like a... How is it drained so much so fast? It's charging 30 volts at 0.42 amps, so 420 milliamps. That's a pretty epic number, as the kids say. I'm just gonna let you guys know in advance. We're gonna plug it in after it charges a bit, but if it doesn't work, then I guess the title of this video is gonna be "I tried to game on a Baghdad battery." It's so bad, dude. People think this shit electroplated things. Are they high? They gotta be out of their fucking gourd, man. This shit can't even turn on one of the lowest current draw things of all time. The charge current is increasing. It's 0.52 now. I think this is, if it doesn't work now, it's never going to. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Yes! Yes! It's running on the battery! It's running on the fucking battery! Come on, baby! Let's go! Just like with the horse electrolytes. We gotta take what we can get. Yeah, baby. Oh! Wait, what do I use to shoot? Oh! Wait, what do you use to shoot? Fuck. Wait, hang on, let me try it again. I actually don't know how to play the game. Barrel, barrel, barrel! Game over. You are not Are you fucking real? I died? You tied the high score to reset. Okay, motherfucker. Also, I like that it's like a set map. Motherfucker! Why is that so... Why is that getting me? Okay, okay. Why are you fucking kidding me, man? Was that the fucking boss or something? Alright, you know what? I think you know what? We fulfilled what we set out to do. We actually gamed on this. Now, we were able to game, but gaming is gaming. Okay?